friends, welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today, I want to share with you a very healthy and delicious cauliflower in sour cream, in a delicious sour cream sauce that I know you guys are going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. I am going to start by first making the creamy and delicious sauce for my cauliflower. I am using 4 Roma tomatoes, cutting them in half, adding them to my blender cup, 1/4 of a white onion, of course, 3 garlic cloves. The garlic is going to give this sauce such a delicious flavor. So here I'm adding my 3 garlic cloves directly into my blender cup. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sour cream, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon, and I'm going to add 1 cup of water. This is everything we're going to add into our blender cup. And then we blend completely for a couple of minutes. We're going to let it sit, and then with the other 1/4 of an onion, I am going to slice nice and thin so I could add it into my pot. So let's put it aside and let's continue with the cauliflower floret. I am going to remove the heart, making sure that I remove the heart from the center of the cauliflower. And the florets, if they are really large, cut them in half. If they are small, leave them as is. Bite sizes. Look at this. Let me tell you, once you make this creamy and delicious cauliflower recipe, you're going to love it. It's healthy, it's delicious, it's nice and creamy, but yet don't overcook your cauliflower florets. You want to have them al dente. Look at this. Once you have everything ready, we're going to add a little bit of parsley right on the top towards the end. But now let's go to the stove. On the stove, I added 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm going to start with the onion. I want to caramelize the onion. I want the onion to release the flavor, the aroma, get nice and golden brown. When it gets nice and golden brown, it infuses that little bit oil that it's in there. So we're going to continue cooking until you could really smell the aroma of the onion. It's not going to take too long. Once it's getting nice and golden brown, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Yes, the butter is going to make the sauce really nice and creamy, and it's going to elevate that amazing flavor. Once it has melted completely, we're going to add our amazing sauce. We're going to add the sauce. We're going to let it cook for about 4 minutes until it starts boiling. Once it's nice and hot, you're going to taste to see if you need to add a little more salt, a little more chicken bouillon, but taste it. And now the taste is just delicious. I'm not going to add anything else. Once it starts boiling, we're going to add our florets. Let me tell you, don't overcook them. You're really going to love this recipe. Don't overcook your florets. I'm going to add the florets. I'm going to cover them with that amazing creamy sauce. And once they're nice and covered, I'm going to add a little bit of parsley, maybe like 1/2 teaspoon, just a little bit to give it that green color. Look at this, and the flavor. So once they're nice and covered, let's add a little bit of parsley right on the top. And then, you know I love cheese. We're going to add Monterey Jack cheese already shredded. A little bit, just on the top. The florets are gonna cook very fast, so you don't want to overcook them. So here I'm going to add a little bit of the parsley right on the top, and then I am ready to add a little bit of the Monterey Jack cheese. I'm gonna cover, turn the stove off, and then I'm ready to plate. I am ready to enjoy. Let me tell you, this creamy cauliflower comes out so delicious, healthy, delicious, perfect to enjoy with some steamed rice, perfect to enjoy with corn tortillas. You decide, but here, this is how I'm going to enjoy my amazing, creamy cauliflower recipe. I added a little bit of the cheese on the bottom, a little bit on the top, and adding my tortillas. I'll see you in just a little bit. Can't wait to enjoy. Like, subscribe. My friends, I am completely done with this creamy cauliflower. You could enjoy it with tortillas, with white rice. You decide, but it comes out so delicious and amazing, nice and creamy, nice and cheesy, and excuse me. Mmm, mmm, so delicious. It's still al dente. It didn't overcook. And that's the best part. Mm. If you like and love this amazing creamy cauliflower recipe, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. I will stay enjoying this creamy and delicious cauliflower recipe. See you soon. Bye-bye.